Kitty, did you bring a scrunchie up to my room? Did you bring a scrunchie up to my room, Kitty? Oh. Hi, Orzy. Well, guys, spring is indeed in the air, which means that it's time to start building up the bird feeders. And it's usually around this time that... Usually it's like on a day like this where I see all the green grass and it's like 50 degrees technically, but it feels like it's like 65, and I just say, you know what, I bet those birds would like to eat, so I fill this thing up and I'll put it right out in the little planter thing in our yard. Usually they eat it up pretty fast because usually I'm one of the first ones to put it out here, so, you know, I'm a very generous human, or at least I try to be. I also have suet over here. I don't know where the feeders for those went, so I might need to make a run somewhere to, I don't know, I'm sure they have, those are the types of things that they have at like Meijer and Walmart and stuff like that, and you know, so it's always easy to just run in there. With my gardening season, I'm gonna plant some of these flowers here. Actually, a lot of these are from 2018, but I want to see if they'll actually still grow, because I don't see why they wouldn't. They've been in the back garage, so it's been probably about, at the worst, over the winter, if I were to take a guess, like 50, so it's not too bad, probably even better than that, actually. But, so I just wanted to kind of see how they'd grow. And, you know, I figure it would be better than letting a bunch of seeds go to waste, so I got some sunflowers, I got some mixed flowers here, like zinnias, calendulas. I've never actually heard of those before. Marigold, California poppy, marigold. So I'm gonna grow some of those, and of course I got some beans here, and some kitty grass, some cat grass. Maybe put that in a pot up in my room. Except the only thing then is that the cats will more than likely knock it over. So we'll have to see. So I'll probably start with like the morning glories here. That's what I was at least thinking. I'm gonna put those in this pot. If it gets ridiculously cold one night or something, I'll just have to be watching. Then I can always take this into the porch. So, you know, it's sort of one of those where it's one of those days that I'm really getting inspired to start doing this. So, you know, it's also one of those days that when it's sunny and there's like no wind, it feels like 70 degrees. But then when there is some wind, it's like, ooh, you know, it's like maybe 55 or so. But supposedly it's only like 50 right now. But I don't know. I kind of don't believe that because it feels a lot warmer than that. But so I guess we'll get back to doing this, and maybe probably about a week from now, hopefully I'll show you guys some seeds popping up here, or some sprouts. Right, guys, I already started this once, but let's just make sure that I can start it twice. You officially know that spring has sprung when you can start up the rototiller. Let's go! With it, and this year, if I did have some issues with it, I'd be kind of screwed because this garden needs to be tilled, and I wouldn't exactly say a repair shop for that kind of thing is an essential business, I guess. So, I mean, I guess tractor repair could be, but you know, oh, you can't leave that open. You can't leave anything open. Hey, Dad, smell my fingers. Don't they smell like fresh strawberries?
This has got to be some kind of trick.
It's gasoline.
It's gasoline.
Yeah, it's not suspicious at all when you have your phone in his face.
Munson Park in Monroe. And I'll tell you what, I sure do like this a lot better than when I used to run cross country and I'd have races here. Definitely a lot better than that. Because, I don't know, I was just never really a natural runner. I mean, I ran on the treadmill last night, but even that, I felt like I was dying. So, yep, this is more my vibe. I'm just heading down this dirt path. Goes around pretty much the perimeter of the park, and there's Custer Airport right over there. YMCA, this is where I'd normally be playing tennis matches and stuff like that. And I mean, it's not boy season, but that's where I'd be having kind of, you know, lessons and stuff. But they closed that all down for, well, at least until we're not under lockdown anymore. So, yeah, so sad, you know, seeing all these places closed. It's weird. But we're doing some work here. They've been working on this forever. I feel like they're never going to get it done. Here's the mighty river raisin. This is in downtown Monroe. and I'm on this bridge here. I think this is St. Mary's Park. So I'm technically you're supposed to walk your bike, but I didn't. I mean, now I am because I'm stopping here, but you know. So yeah, so it's not quite as like, you see there's like a dam right there, so you can't really paddle it as well as you could with like the Huron River, but still a nice river there. It's probably one of my favorites. It's called the Democracy. Correctional vehicle. Well, guys, I've been standing here probably a solid 20 minutes trying to figure out how to put on a tie. Or how to tie a tie, and I still can't do it. I mean, I might just need to look at it a little bit longer, but all these videos are so confusing. Now, you may ask, what do you need a tie for, Ryan? Right now, what do you need a tie for? I don't need it for anything. No, I'm just trying to figure out how to do it because I realized youth in government that I don't know how to tie a tie, and that's sort of something I'd really like to do. I'd like to be self-sufficient. I'd like to look professional. Alright, guys. It's once again the end of the day, and I have really no news to report. Actually, there is something... Well, there's no news to report, like, nationally. This is just something that's more of, like, an internal issue. That it's not a family conflict, don't worry. But we do have our first, well, illness and death within, well, it's more of like a long, like, extended family, like I am not by blood related to him, but, my Aunt Freya's, dad, who lives over in the UK, because, you know, that's where she grew up, he was about, I don't know, he was in his 80s, and he wasn't in great shape before, and then he got the coronavirus, COVID-19, and he passed away about 2 days ago. So, like I said, I never met him, so I wouldn't know him. I'm not, I mean, it's like I said, you know, my aunt Freya, she's, you know, she married my uncle Mark, so, like, I'm, you know, obviously I'm not related to him by, to her father by blood or anything, but, just, you know, sort of something that you know, it's sort of, it's significant because it's sort of like the first death of anybody that I know, so, may he rest in peace. That is really something difficult for really anybody to deal with, but that's just a little piece of information from within the Lewis side of things here. So, anyway, that's about it, guys. That's about it for the day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.